Hey, this is Rich Formidoni from Korg USA. We're here at Kraft Music with the Volca series. I've got the Volca Beats, Volca Bass, and Volca Keys all synced up and ready to make some awesome analog sounds. The Volca series are portable analog synthesizers. There's a drum machine, a bassline synth, and a poly synth. Each one can be powered by 6 AA batteries or an optional AC adapter. They also have built-in speakers, so no matter where you are, you can make music. Volca Beats is a 10-part drum machine. You get 6 analog parts and 4 PCM parts. And each one of them can be controlled using the knobs on the top panel. When you're recording a beat on the Volca Beats, you can do it 2 ways. You can play it live, or you can use what's called step mode. If you go into step mode, you get to choose which of the parts you want to record. You can see which part is selected right down here, and then lay the beat out using the touch panel. And you can see the lights up top here are showing you where on the beat the selected part is going to be played. There are some cool things you can do for live performance, such as muting individual parts, or selecting the active steps. For the kick drum, you can adjust the amount of decay, click, and pitch. So you have a wide range of sounds just from one drum. With the snare drum, you can adjust the snap level and also the decay and pitch. The tom and hats have similar controls, and there's a PCM speed knob that lets you adjust the speed of the PCM sounds. You can select from 8 beats in the Volca Beats, and you can do that by holding down the memory button and pressing a button on the panel. There's also a global stutter that lets you add delay effects. You can see some of the knobs lighting up as we play. That's because the Volca Beats actually lets you record knob movements to be played back as part of the pattern. The Volca Bass is a beastly little silver box that can give you a huge range of bass sounds. It works very similar to the Volca Beats and Volca Keys as far as sequencing. You can record live using the touch panel, or you can go into step mode and record using the keys printed on the panel. The newly designed filter gives you a huge range of sounds, and when you raise the peak up, it gets nice and feisty. There's also an LFO that lets you modulate amp level, pitch, or cutoff. One of the really cool things about the Volca Bass is that it has 3 oscillators. So while one bass line is playing, you can be playing another one over top of it or record 3 of them to play back at the same time. You can select from multiple waveforms for each oscillator, and you can group them together so they play independently or as a massive unison. Volca Keys is a 3-note polyphonic analog synth. It has a great sounding oscillator which you can configure in multiple ways. At the moment it's in poly mode. You also have other modes, such as fifth, unison ring mod, and poly ring mod. You can detune the oscillator, add portamento, and add envelope intensity. There's also a full filter, LFO, and envelope section, all of which can be recorded for playback. Again, those knobs are flashing because those parts were recorded as part of the pattern. There's also a delay section with dedicated time and feedback knobs. And by turning the time knob, you can get some great tape echo style effects. One of the coolest things about the Volca series is that they all sync up together. They come with the cables that you need to do this, so you can connect from one to the other to the other, and they will all stay in perfect tempo lock. So you can collect the whole set, and with all 3 of them together, you have a complete analog music making playground. For a great deal on the Volcas, check out Kraft Music. And if you have any questions, they have team members ready to help. Once again, I'm Rich Formidoni from Korg. Thanks for watching.